So welcome everyone again. This is the City University Stelios Scholars Annual Reunion, a hybrid event. Some people at our offices in London are 34 Stelios Square, and some people zooming in, like myself. The benefit of turning up at 34 Stelios Square in London is that in 45 minutes you'll enjoy some drinks as well. So next slide, please. This is our program, a packed program, so I'll keep it short and to the point. I think most of our speakers, if not all of them, are actually in the room or in the Zoom call already. So without any further ado, let's turn to the next slide, which is about my business. So if you allow me, like every entrepreneur, I'd like to promote my business as well. And it's also worth remembering that Easy Group, my own private company, is the main donor to the Stelios Philanthropic Foundation that does all this good work, including the scholarships. So I'd like to explain in a way where the money is coming from for these scholarships. So I created the Easy family of brands 29 years ago, nearly 30 years ago. We've created a video that explains the business model and how it works, and we're going to show it to you. And then we'll go on to talk about the good work of the foundation. So, Tracy, if you can play the video, thank you.
Need to make sure the sound's on for everybody.
And this is really the heart of the operation. This is the call center. More than 100 seats, 24 hours a day.
With a successful business and a personal fortune behind him. He believes he can make flying as easy as getting on and off a bus and almost as cheap. He spent £5 million setting up his own airline, starting with the Scottish routes.
We're not just cutting costs, we're doing things differently.
Go isn't targeting EasyJet's routes. But that doesn't stop him from turning Go's launch into a publicity stunt.
Staff at Luton-based rivals EasyJet made a special trip to Stansted today.
To EasyJet, it's a publicity coup.
Needs to go to London to visit a doctor. So I'm giving them 5 tickets for her and the family to go and visit the doctor in London. Περάστε καλά και περαστικά.
Thank you for your patience. You may have noticed this is the 7-minute video, and we're in the process of releasing a new version, a new edition next year. It will be 30 years since I started working on the Easy Family brand, so that's worth a new edition, and I promise that will be 4 minutes long, so it will be shorter and more digestible. So enough about the for-profit side of the business. Let's talk about giving back to society. So the vehicle with which I'm giving back to society is the Stelios Philanthropic Foundation, incorporated in the UK. The next slide, please. We have decided to focus close to home. So these are the places where me and my family have lived and worked over the years. My parents were born in Cyprus. I was born in Greece. I went to the UK to build my business, moved to Monaco. So overall, we give to a diverse range of causes. So we're not focused by activity, by cause, but we stick close to home in geographical terms. We're as diverse as giving scholarships to the brightest to study at a good university in London, or giving food to the needy in Athens. And let's talk about some of the projects we've been supporting in each market. Next slide. We have 4 headquarters, if you like. The people in London are on the building on the top left, which is a very nice property in South Kensington, in the heart of London. Then we have headquarters in Athens, in Alopekis, in Kolonaki, in Monaco, and in Nicosia in Cyprus. Next slide. These are some of the work and causes and charities we support in the United Kingdom. The Princess Trust, now renamed the King's Trust, is one of our partners, if you like, in the UK, but there are many others, from the Red Cross to less well-known charities close to aviation or the maritime world. So we're really diversified. Next. In Greece, as I explained, we have the Food from the Heart, which is helping the neediest, people who are in need of food, and they would sort of queue up at one of our distribution points, register, and they're entitled to receive every working day 2 of these snacks. Next slide, please. These are some of our projects in Cyprus. We've been working for many years for a bi-communal project, which is helping the 2 communities come together, come closer together for lasting peace on the island. And we've given away, we've granted 4.2 million euros in prizes. This is an ongoing project where 1 Greek Cypriot and 1 Turkish Cypriot can apply together to win a grant of 10,000 euros each if they do business together. Equally, we started a more recent project with young entrepreneurs in Cyprus. Next slide, please. These are some of the projects we support in Monaco, but Monaco obviously is more of a fundraising place. So our flagship program, if you like, every year we do a charity event, charity fundraiser dinner with Prince Albert, the Sovereign Prince of Monaco. And this year we broke the record and we raised 864,000 euros for the environment. Next slide, please. Let's talk about scholarships in the City University or the BAYS Business School, as it's called now. I think I'd like to make a special mention to Professor Gramenos, the man on the right in that picture. I am the young, ambitious man in the middle. On the right is Professor Gramenos, on the left is my late father. He is the reason I went to the City University. He was, if you like, the star professor in the shipping industry that, spotted me very early on, and he said, if you're going to run your father's shipping business, you have to come and study with me. And this is on the left, one of the few pictures I have of me in class, looking very serious with my jacket and tie, but I was naively back then trying to predict the oil price in the future. A business I've given up on. I don't believe you can predict the oil price. Anyway, next slide, please. These are some of the events we've already held with our scholars from the City University. Over nearly 1.4 million pounds donated, 138 scholarships. And we've been holding these events at Stelios Square back pre-COVID, obviously in person now in hybrid form. Next slide. I believe Professor Andreas Spicer is in the Zoom meeting, and I will ask him to say a few words.
Yes.
Professor, are you there?
Yes, I am indeed. You can see me? Okay, well, thank you so much, Stelios, both for your inspiration to many generations of students, but also for supporting this. I should say when I first came to London as a young man, one of your businesses, the Easy Internet Cafe, was really the first stop. And I think the second stop was an EasyJet. So, so it's really kind of shaped my own life. Now, we try and kind of inculcate into our students kind of 5 things, I guess. One is a focus on London and having London at their feet. The second thing is having the world in their eyes, having kind of others in their hearts and wanting to contribute to others, having new ideas in their head, and having action in their hands and feet, being ready to do things. And I think Stelios and the Stelios scholars very much embody many of these characteristics. Whenever I speak to our new people who have just joined us, our master's students or undergraduate students, I always tell them after a long speech about different things, our real metric of success is what you, our new students, go on and do in 5, 10, and 20 years. And I must say, both Stelios yourself, but also many generations of Stelios scholars have gone on to do that, just that, transform industries, build fantastic businesses, and change society around them. And when I met the Stelios scholars last year, I was blown away by the fact that they'd come and they'd been supported by the resources from the scholarship to go on and not just build careers for themselves, but build lives for themselves and to raise up other people. So I would like to kind of commend and thank the foundation, Stelios himself, and the many generations of scholars who have gone on and through this program and not just changed their own lives, but changed the industries which they've worked in, and also change the lives of many other people around them. Final note is I should say I'm sorry that I can't be with you today. I hadn't intended to come along, but I've just tested positive for COVID, so I can't be there. So thank you very much to both Stelios and to the scholars today and also generations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Andre, and get well soon. I mean, again, it's the new normal, and I'm delighted that you look fine. So you're dealing with it well, and get well soon. Thank you. Next speaker, please. Nico, are you in the room?
I'm here, Sir Stelios, and good evening.
You want to come and sit here? Yeah, come and sit here. You come and sit here, and then I can spotlight you.
Thank you. Well, maybe Nikos is walking over. I'd just also like to thank Stelios for the entrepreneurship event, so the easy entrepreneurs, easy pitch it easy event, I think, which we had some great entrepreneurs pitching as well. So it's not only the scholars, but the pitch it easy. So thank you. Nikos,
thank you.
Thank you, Andre. Good evening, Sir Stelios. Good evening, all. I would like to extend, on behalf of Base Business School and the Kostas Gramenos Shipping Trade and Finance Center, our gratitude to Sir Stelios and the Foundation for the continued support to our students since 2006. Since then, we have had 141 scholarships provided with a total amount of £1.4 million donated. So the family of Stelios scholars is growing. Thank you very much, Sir Stelios, for helping the education of academically excellent students who are in need of financial support. My role...
Perhaps, sorry for interrupting, perhaps you can explain what is your role, how do you help the scholars here?
I was about to do that, Sir Stelios.
Thank you.
So my role as the program lead of the Stelios Scholars was created back in 2017. I'm overseeing the process of the selection of Stelios Scholars, and at the same time I provide support to the current scholars whenever required. The application process starts in January. We open applications in January with a deadline in May. We have the first selection of shortlisting based on the applications and the statements of the different applicants, and thereafter we hold interviews taking place in June, with the final decision being communicated sometime at the end of June, beginning of July. So mainly this is what my role consists of, and at the same time, in combination with the marketing team at the school, we try to market to provide marketing for the scholarships as well. So, Sir Stelios, this is mainly what my duties are.
Thank you.
I'm not going to keep you longer because I'm sure that we all like to hear from the past and the current scholars. A final note that I would like to make is to welcome our current students to the BASE family, to the Stelios Scholars family. You have made a commitment to represent the school and the Stelios family while you're gaining specialized knowledge in the areas of your MSc programs. But at the same time, you should always remember the commitment you have made to yourselves, and that is to excel in your future careers by starting today and performing very well in your studies. So thank you and welcome.
Thank you, Nico. We shouldn't forget to do even a virtual round of applause. Thank you. Next speaker, Tracy, please.
Hi, everyone. Hopefully you can hear me. This is Ozcan. I'm talking to you guys from Chicago at the moment, where I'm based. So I was asked to take part in this event to just give you guys 5 minutes on what receiving the scholarship and studying at Bayes Business School has meant for me. So I received the scholarship back in 2010. Feels like a long time ago now. It is a long time ago. And looking through the slides, I think I should probably update my profile picture on there too. So Tracy's been very kind to put that on there for me. So being a Stelios scholar has been a huge benefit to me because it's basically helped me to study at Bayes and been a big game changer. So simply put, without the scholarship, I wouldn't have been able to attend the business school because I wouldn't have been able to pay the tuition fee. So I remember at the time I'd applied to loans and things and I got declined. So without the scholarship from the Stelios Foundation, you know, it would have been the difference between me studying there or not, basically. And I can honestly say studying at Bayes has been a game changer. Basically, I wouldn't have got the job opportunities that I got had I not gone there. So I was thinking back, and at the time, I'd gone to a different UK university, and although I'd applied to a number of programs, I wasn't getting interviews, never mind job offers. It was difficult because I'd gotten a first-class degree, and I hoped that this would be enough. But it seems that finance firms also want you to study at a reputable institution. So getting the scholarship and being able to attend Bayes basically meant that I was able to get my foot in the door here at Legal in General. The careers department there, and I think Charlie Staton, who still works there, was very supportive, very helpful in helping me make connections at various banks and helping me get interviews. So by the end of the program, I actually had an option to choose from a couple of different opportunities, which was a very different position to prior to going on that investment management master's program. So basically, upon completing my master's, I started a role at Legal in General in London. I've been at Legal in General now for 12 years, and my role at the moment is a senior portfolio manager. I work in the fixed income department here. We invest in bonds. And I've been in London for about 11 years. I've been in Chicago now for a year, but I will be coming back to London. Being a Stelios scholar has been great because I've also been able to attend various events run by the foundation. A trip to Monaco a few years back was a particular highlight for me. It was great to visit and to take part in the events there. It's been particularly inspiring to attend these events.
Do you think it's worth repeating that reunion in Monaco in person? It's obviously an expensive process, but do you think it's worth repeating every now and then?
I definitely think so. I think it's a great location, and we had a great time there, taking part in the event. So I would definitely consider coming back when I'm back in London.
All right, point taken. I think we should advertise it well in advance and allow people to make travel plans. And maybe we should bring it back. We should pick a milestone, an anniversary in the future, and say that the reunion is, physical for everyone in Monaco. Good.
I think 30 years of EasyJet.
Yeah.
That's okay. 30 years of EasyJet might be a good milestone. So yeah, I mean, being a Stelios scholar has been great. I've attended those events that I'd mentioned, but also just seeing some of the work that the foundation has done and some of the stuff that Sir Stelios has just mentioned. You know, it makes you proud as a scholar to see the good work that's being carried out and to attend the events that are being held. You know, I don't know many other scholarships that offer these kind of opportunities or do this kind of work. So it's been particularly, I've been particularly proud of being a Stelios scholar because of that.
Thank you.
I guess in my way, I've tried to give back as well. So for example, when I started at Bayes back in 2010, we started something called the Bayes Class Gift Project, let's say. And this was an initiative at the time to help raise money through student events. So attending or creating some sort of events for the students so that we could raise money for another student that was incoming the following year. And I think in our first year, we raised around £2,000 as support for another student. And then when I started at Elgin, we started something called the Socioeconomic Mobility Committee. So this was a way for professionals at Elgin to support students from less affluent backgrounds. So the aim is to help them build a network, knowledge, and also the soft skills to be able to get opportunities to work at firms like Elgin. Not all of these students are going to have the opportunity to go to institutions like Bayes. So we're trying to help make a difference for them as well. As part of this, we've organised a number of career events, a lot of school visits, and also try to help connect students with various companies in finance in the City of London. So a big thank you to Sir Stelios for all the support that he's shown me, and a big thank you to Bayes for helping me get my foot in the door at Elgin. And I'll stop there. So thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. Round of applause.
They have it. Mute the interrupters.
I think it might have been on his line, actually, that one. I think it was actually on his line because we did mute everybody. So
he's obviously the bomb king, so he's in a busy trading floor.
I think that's what it was. Okay. Oh yeah, you're in the hot seat.
Hello, good evening, everyone. I'll firstly like to say first and foremost, I'm all for another Monaco reunion. We had a wonderful time and it was really fun. So I studied at what was then Cass Business School in 2014, graduating in 2015, and I studied MSc Banking and International Finance. And it really was a fantastic year that opened my eyes to so many things. First of all, interacting, studying with people from different cultures all around the world was an invaluable experience. And then also, of course, learning the technical skills from leading industry experts that I will then later on apply to various positions that I've had. But I think for me, the most valuable thing was the network that it provided me. Making friends with various people, not only within my cohort of studies, but also with fellow scholars from LSE and from Bayes Business School, some of which are very close friends of mine and some of which were even at my wedding. So I'd like to thank Sir Stelios for this opportunity. When I studied my master's, when I finished my master's, the job market was very tough. And similar to my colleagues just went before me, I did work with the careers team quite closely at Bayes Business School to get into BNP Paribas graduate scheme. And shout out to Charlie as well, because he helped me and definitely mentored me towards this progression. So this scholarship really did open the doors to my career and gave me a crucial edge, which was much needed in a tough environment. So fast forward a couple of years, I've worked at BNP Paribas for several years within their derivatives team, Goldman Sachs within their future sales team. And finally, I've landed at Alcentra Benefit Street Partners. So who are we? Not many people know our name, but we were recently acquired by Franklin Templeton Investments towards the end of last year. And we're now a 76 billion global alternative credit manager. And within that space, I'm mandated with driving the business for our UK client base across investors, investment consultants, and raising capital for our portfolio managers to actively deploy in the market, which accounts for 20% of our AUM. And I think also, quite importantly, what I do in my spare time is I mentor students, and I mentor young and not just young, older professionals as well that are entering the asset management industry for the first time, and being their sounding board and giving them advice and sharing some gems that I picked up across my years of experience within the job market, and experience from my studies as well at Bayes Business School. So I would like to say a warm welcome to all the new scholars. And I would like to also kind of remind you that Sir Stelios has planted the crucial seed, but it's up to you all to make the most of it. It's a fantastic opportunity. Don't take it for granted. Definitely network as much as you can. You know, these connections are invaluable. And don't be shy to take yourself out of your comfort zone. That's where you grow, not only professionally, but also as an individual. So big thank you to Sir Stelios for the opportunity.
Thank you.
Very grateful.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Round of applause. I can see already we have two very successful alumni here from the scholars. These are very, very big firms. So well done, guys. Tracy, can we manage expectations about the following speakers? How many speakers do we have? We have about 11 minutes left. So
they've all been told they've got a minute.
Okay.
It's 5, so that's the challenge. It's a brief introduction. Is that okay?
So, well, a minute stretching to 2. So let's try and keep it to that so we can finish 45 minutes past the hour. Thank you.
All right. So, Maxime, do you want to come here?
So, good evening, Sir Stelios, dear guests. I am Maxime, a 24-year-old student from Luxembourg, and it's with immense gratitude and excitement that I embark my new journey at Bayes Business School. So it's with immense pride and humility that I express my deepest gratitude to you, Sir Stelios and the Foundation. Your generous scholarship has opened the doors to the prestigious Bayes Business School to me, and allowing me to pursue my master's in energy, trade, and finance. This opportunity is not just a financial aid, it's a belief in my potential and a support for my aspirations. So my academic journey began at ESCP Business School, where I pursued my undergraduate degree in management. And those years were pivotal, not just in shaping my academic understanding, but also in kindling a deep interest in the dynamic field of energy, trade, and finance. So I look forward to the challenges and learning that await me at Bayes, and I'm thrilled to immerse myself in an environment that nurtures critical thinking and practical problem solving. So in closing, I would like to reiterate my thanks to you, Sir Stelios, and the Foundation. Your generosity is not just shaping my future, but it's also a testament to the power of supporting education and nurturing young minds. So I'm excited for what the future holds, and I'm committed to making the most of this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you for your kind words. Thank you. Good luck with your studies.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening.
If you don't mind, can you repeat your name for all of us, because now the screen doesn't have your name anymore, so you're now the speaker. So please remember to repeat your name. Yeah.
Of course. So good evening, everyone. Good evening, Sir Stelios. My name is Victoria Russell.
And I'm not sure how to follow Maxime. That was a very impressive introductory speech. So I'll try and keep it concise so I don't get lost. So basically, I'm a 30-year-old student coming in maybe as a bit of a laggard. Previously, my career to date has been in marketing. I started off in the media industry, and then I grew my own independent consultancy. I decided, though, at the age of 26, that I wanted to open up new opportunities. And so I did my undergrad in business. And then I wanted to finish off my studies by studying finance, which as a marketer was an interesting choice. Needless to say, I'm self-funding all my studies. And without the Stelios Scholarship, I simply wouldn't have been able to embark on this final leg of my journey. So I'm incredibly grateful for this opportunity to try and pursue academic excellence and to try and sort of open up the doors to this new world for me to be able to work in and hopefully thrive in so that I can give back afterwards. I think that's all from me. Thank you so much. Thank you again, Sir Stelios.
Thank you for your kind words. Round of applause, everyone. Well done. Good luck with your studies.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Petros Mavoulios. I am 25 years old and I am from Athens, Greece. I am a student and I'm currently pursuing a master's degree in shipping trade and finance at Bayes Business School. And I stand before you as a proud and new member of the Stelios Haji-Ioannou Scholars family. To begin with, I'd like to say that this scholarship means a lot to me. It's apart from the financial support, which is of course important, since it alleviates the financial burdens associated with the tuition fees. It's also an invitation to a community where education is a shared value. Through education, we can achieve our goals and move forward in life. Being part of this family, for me, it's a great honor, because it's also a great opportunity to connect with brilliant individuals who share common values, ideas, and vision for the future, highlighting the importance of education. So in the future, I would like to give back to the society by making a positive impact on the shipping society, which is an industry where I would like to start my professional career after the completion of my studies. But my vision goes beyond that. I would also like to help young people as I'm being helped right now. For example, I could help by mentoring young students. And this is because I strongly believe, and I always try to have this in mind, something that my family taught me, which is that goodness should spread. And I think that this expression fits perfectly today's occasion. So I'd like to express my gratitude to you, Sir Stelios, and the Stelios Philanthropic Foundation for making all of this possible today. So, Sir Stelios, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And thank you for being able to pronounce my last name, obviously being fellow Greeks.
Hi, everybody. I am Martina. Nice to meet you all. I am a student from Master in Finance. It's an honor for me to be here, also because I'm able to thank personally Sir Stelios for this opportunity. I've only been at university for 3 months, and I've noticed a great growth, both academically and personally. I've had the opportunity to meet people from all around the world, and also to gain from their experience and personal situation in life. And I think this is very important for me because this enriches me as a person, apart from enriches me academically speaking. And this has happened only thanks to this scholarship. So I'm really grateful, and I look forward to giving back to the society, sharing my experience. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you. Good luck.
Konstantina, can you now spotlight Ioannou, please?
Yes, I'm here.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Cayetano Valenzuela. I'm 30 years old. I am from Lima, Peru. First of all, I want to thank you for the scholarship. It's a big honor to be part of this incredible legacy. Now, this is my third month with the MBA in Basic Business School. There is a lot of hard work, but a lot of learning and a lot of good experiences because I've been meeting a lot of incredible people from different parts of the world. Back in Peru, I have studied industrial engineering, specializing in supply chain management, and I'm very happy and excited for the things that are coming in the future. So thank you, everybody.
Well done. Thank you for your kind words.
Thank you.
So I think that's the slide to remind everyone that the best way to keep in touch and to find out about our events is to follow the Stelios Philanthropic Foundation on LinkedIn. I'm sure you don't need me to remind you that LinkedIn is a great tool for finding a job. It's a great tool for building your CV, for creating a profile that is attractive to our employers and others and suppliers. And in the process, it would be nice if you can follow so you can come to the next event. I still think that, relatively speaking, these events are not as well followed as I would have liked. We have 140 scholars, round numbers, and maybe half of them participate, round numbers. So I think if you know someone who is a scholar and hasn't had the time to attend or would like to attend next year, and I think I'm going to go out on a limb here and say the 20th anniversary is 2025. So maybe we should bring back the physical reunion in Monaco in 2025. So unless anybody has any questions, we managed to finish with 1 minute to spare. Tracy, is anybody in the room would like to ask anything?
Any questions, anyone? When can they book the
I
flight
think
to
that means
Monaco,
we should let those in the room go and enjoy a drink. Thank you very much.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, everyone.
Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.